Hello there folks, and welcome back to another video. In this one, going to be doing another one of my little hobby vlogs behind the scenes, just having a look at kind of what I've been working on at the moment. So if you've been watching any of my videos that I've been doing recently, you'll see that I've actually dived into a little bit of Necromunda, and so I've got some of those models on the painting table, and I've been doing some test schemes and things like that. And I'm going to be diving into working on those a little bit more over the next couple of days, getting them sorted, as well as doing a few other bits and pieces as well. So let's have a look at some of the minis that I've been looking at. So if I bring this over here and do the switcheroo, you can see some of my stuff. So I did a couple of test schemes. So this is the test scheme for the Escher gang that I have, that comes in the original Underhive box, with plenty of yellow on show, as you can see there, looking rather swish, I think. I really liked the pink hair that I'm going to do for them, I think, as a whole. And you can see with the yellow armour and all that kind of stuff there too, which is quite nice. So that's her. And then I also did, this was the test model for the Goliaths that I did. Sticking with the red. I also saw blue popping up quite a lot in a lot of the artwork and stuff like that, so I went with red and blue. Could maybe have gone with like slightly more of an orangey red perhaps, but I think it works quite nicely. And then green hair, obviously, for them too, which is a bonus to go with the whole punky vibes that you get with the Goliaths. I think that works quite nicely as well. And then what I've been doing is I've been slowly sort of working through the collection of minis, and I'm going to be doing them in like little tiny batches. So I did a set of 3 first off, so that I'd have an even number of them done. So that is one of the Goliaths there. They all have names, which I'm going to write in their bases. Please, actually, someone in the comments, if you're a member and you're watching this, let me know what you think about writing the names on the bases. Do you do it with paint brush? Do you do it with a pen? And if so, what kind of pen do you use? So that's one of the other guys there. And then this is another dude who is a bit of a variant of one of the ones that we've already seen, just with different weapons and a different head option, as you can see there. I also have been getting used to the Dirty Down Rust, and I will say it is a learning experience and a half to try and get the Dirty Down Rust to work. You have to, so I've been using, let's grab the bottle, shall we? So I've been using that. So I've had to agitate and mix the bottle quite a lot, just with one of my wife's hair clips that has now been requisitioned for this job. Had to agitate it quite a lot to get the gunk to come back to the surface, and then you have to shake the hell out of it and then warm it up. So I've been warming it up with a hairdryer. Another gift from the wife. And then I also warm the base at the same time, and then also warm the bottle, because it seems to make a difference. It's a tricky substance to use, but it does turn out looking pretty badass once it's all done, I think. And it sort of works quite naturally as well, which is always helpful. So yeah, that is what I've been working on for the moment. Just doing the old Goliaths, and we'll be working on the Eschers as well very, very soon. I have been listening to the new Caiaphas Cain novel, or one of the novels that was free on the Black Library app. Make sure to go and check that out, download it, get some free books. But we're listening to that, and it is really good, and it's been making me think about collecting Astra Militarum, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to go down that route. I may even just like paint one model. That's all I'll do. But yeah, so I've been thinking about Astra Militarum, thinking about Space Marines. I suppose the new edition of 140,000 isn't that far away. A couple of months at this point in the summer. Might be an opportunity to dive into something a little bit new, I suppose. But I'm going to try and focus my 40k adjacent attention on Necromunda for the time being, I think, and seeing where that goes and what I can do with that. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of an update in terms of the hobby of what I've been doing. Working through the Goliaths for Necromunda, I'm going to probably do the Goliath gang, and then I'm going to take a little break, do something a little bit different, maybe some Dark Water, come back to that. Or I also got a couple more boxes of Shatterpoint and some more Skaven as well for my existing army. So there's lots of different pieces that I need to work on, but I'm going to try and get a list of stuff smashed out fairly soon, I think, and work through it. But I'm going to have fun while I'm doing it at the same time, because that's the key to all of this. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being members. Comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure to get down to the comments and tell me what you're working on as well, because it's always fun to hear what you're doing and what you get up to. And yeah, I'll see you folks in another video very, very soon. Bye for now.